guys, this is Cadma here from Bitten Apple TV in conjunction with It Came From the Radio here at Big AppleCon, where both the apples are taking a bite out of each other. Now we're here with Daniel Jude Miller, and apparently there's some monsters in Manhattan that I need to know about because this con's in Manhattan. So you wanna give me some tips here?
So I'm the author and the illustrator of the children's book Monsters in Manhattan. And Monsters in Manhattan is about a regular kid named Mike. He lives in Queens, which is where I'm from, representing Queens. And he goes around New York City to all the landmarks and tourist attractions. And everywhere he goes, he finds out that there's a different monster living at each location. For example, there's a mad scientist in Central Park that feeds radioactive bagels to the pigeons and rats.
Oh my God, that sounds so truthful. I believe you. Keep going.
He's making an army of mutants to take over the city. Now, in Little Italy, there's a whole pizza place full of vampires. And what do vampires not like? What don't vampires like?
Garlic, I love this.
But these vampires are Italian, so they're fine with it. And there's all kinds of things. There's zombies on the bus, trolls in the train. There's a blob that lives at the Museum of Natural History. Now, why would a blob go to the Museum of Natural History? That's where they keep the bones, and blobs don't have bones. There's a dragon in Times Square. I can go on and on. There's a lot of monsters in Manhattan.
Oh my God! Now I have to ask sarcastically: are any of these monsters based on any New Yorkers or tourists that we've encountered?
No, honestly, I will say though the inspiration was I used to work in the Empire State Building, and one day when I was coming home, I saw like the steam that comes out of a manhole sometimes, and it made me think that looks like a dragon lives right underneath the street, and just like that, 40 monsters later. That was the book. There's actually Monsters 1 and 2 are out right now, but Monsters 3 comes out in the fall, and then Monsters 4, Outer Boroughs, we go out to Yankee Stadium, we go to the State Fair, World's Fair, we go to Coney Island, and we find the monsters out in the boroughs.
I'm assuming there's a monster siren in there somewhere.
Yeah, actually, you're right. There's a monster siren that lives in the subway. That it's a hand that plays the bucket drums to try to pull people closer so they can get snatched.
That does not sound like the panhandler I want to get close to. Like, oh man, that music is booming. Oh God, no.
So you got to be careful because you never know when you're gonna get grabbed.
Oh my God. I love this story. I love the fact that it really represents New York. Big AppleCon really does represent New York City, and we New Yorkers, we're friendly. We love talking to people. We're friendly. We're just busy. That's all. I love the fact that you have this where the character's coming from Queens, and he's representing you, obviously. For those who are like, okay, I need to know what kind of monsters I'm going to encounter, for those coming to the Big Apple, or even just representing Big Apple yourself, where can they find you?
They can find me. It's real easy. I'm going to be doing Buffalo Comic Con, Syracuse Comic Con, but mainly the easiest way to find me is to go to monstersinmanhattan.com, easy to remember. If you go there, there's a whole map that shows you all the monsters. It shows you where they live in the city, gives you a biography and some fun facts about this great city. That's not as scary as it sounds after hearing about the monsters. Trust me, it's a very good place to live and hang out and come to cons. It's a lot of fun.
Now I'm going to carry this map with me everywhere I go. As I travel through the city, I'm going to be very mindful of people when I see them like, I don't know about you.
Yeah, you're never sure. We all have a New York story where we're not sure, was that a monster or was that a person? And maybe you'll never know.
Thank you so much. This is really great. Make sure you guys check it out. New Yorkers, this is representing us. And for those who are outside of the Big Apple, this is the best way to get to know us in a very lovable fashion. We promise. Thank you so much. Bye.